Hey everyone, so the first thing you might be wondering is why does my voice sound so different? Well, actually, I bought a new microphone and it's a Yeti microphone. This thing is freaking huge, but it's really nice and I really like it. And I really had no reason to buy it. Um, I mean, the microphone on my camera, it's okay. It's not bad, but it picks up a lot of background noises. And I also play video games a lot. And I play with my friends back home in America, and we use a voice chat program called Ventrilo. And the microphone on my headset is actually it's really bad. It doesn't sound very good. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really need this microphone, but it's just a toy for me to play around with. So, but it's really nice. I like how it sounds. So I hope you guys do too. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about today. I kind of want to talk about these recent cravings I've been having, and I've, I've just really been craving a lot of unhealthy, fat ass American food recently. Um, and specifically for some reason, KFC. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I saw a recent video on KFC or something. Um, but yeah, we do have KFC here in Sendai, but we've got two of them actually. But like at KFC in Japan, they don't have mashed potatoes and gravy, and like the really buttery biscuits. So it's not like the comfort food you're used to with KFC. So it's kind of a disappointment. But I'll probably still indulge myself at some point this weekend. Um, and then that's not the only thing I've been craving. Just any type of like really indulgent American type of food. That's like really full of grease and fat and sugar. And you don't really find that so much here in Japan. Um, I remember back at my old university, we had a restaurant called Triple X. And if you're ever in the West Lafayette or Lafayette area of Indiana, you definitely need to go to this restaurant because it is probably the definition of American comfort food. It is the best, worst food I've ever had in my entire life. And when I go there, there's really only one thing I ever get, and it's called the Drew Brees Special. So my old university is Purdue, and Drew Brees, the NFL quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, used to go to Purdue. So he's basically a god there. So he has his own meal named after him at this place. But anyway, it's called the Drew Brees Special, and it basically comes with 2 eggs cooked however you want it. Those really kind of like loosely chopped hash browns, gravy. And when I say gravy, I mean like biscuits and gravy type gravy, like the white gravy, not like the brown gravy you have on, say, chicken or mashed potatoes. So it's got 2 eggs cooked however you want it, the hash browns, gravy, a ground beef sirloin steak, and two very buttery biscuits. And this is absolutely the best freaking meal you can ever have. I mean, it is probably at least 1,500 calories, I would say, and just that one meal, maybe even more than 1,500 calories. Um, but yeah, so like the thing I would love to do is just like get the eggs cooked sunny side up and just break them up and mix it in with like the gravy and the hash browns. Oh my god, it is delicious. You will probably be sweating grease and fat after you eat that meal. Now, obviously, I didn't eat that a lot. That's not something I ate every day, not even once a week or anything like that. But it's still like this indulgent type food that's so common in America that you can't really. It's hard to find here in Japan. They don't have nearly as many foods that are that ridiculously fatty, but also that ridiculously good. Um, so it's, I mean, there are a couple. I do really love Japanese food. Don't get me wrong. I love Japanese food. I love, ramen, tonkatsu. In fact, I can't even eat a meal without rice now. It's very hard. I have to have rice with almost every single meal now. So I guess I have like a rice addiction now or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, I love Japanese food, but since I'm American, I also love American food. And if you're an American, you probably know what I mean when you say you just get these cravings to eat the most fat ass food you can possibly imagine and just basically kill yourself eating. It's just this craving you get every now and then. And obviously, I crave some of my old foods that I used to enjoy back in America, like Buffalo Wild Wings, that Triple X place I just mentioned, or just like a really good, cheeseburger or something, or a nice steak or anything. You can find fairly decent cheeseburger joints here. In fact, if you watch my old video when I went to Osaka to visit the Cajun Gaijin, we went to a really nice burger joint. It was actually pretty close to like an American style burger, at least the closest I've seen here in Japan. But actually, that reminds me of one thing. If you see something that says bacon here in Japan, it's not bacon. It's probably ham, like the thick cut ham that's not crispy at all and it's a little sweet. Yeah, they don't really have. I mean, of course, you can buy your own bacon and cook it the way you want it, but it's if they say bacon, it's not bacon. It's ham. So be careful of that if you come here. Uh, and so yeah, you come here and you don't have like the cheese smothering everything and just the fattiness dripping off of your burger and the everything loaded with the sugar and stuff. And obviously it's not healthy to eat all the time, but every now and then you get those cravings, and it's hard to indulge those cravings here in Japan. They do have like McDonald's and stuff, but it's a little different, and I don't really like McDonald's that much anyway. I really wish they had a Taco Bell here in Sendai. I know they have Taco Bells in Tokyo, but they don't have them here in Sendai, so I really miss that. They don't have Buffalo Wild Wings. They don't have, I really wish they had a good steak. They have an Outback Steakhouse in Osaka, I saw that, but we don't have that here in Sendai. And I haven't had like a big juicy steak that's thicker than a piece of cardboard probably since I've left America. So yeah, just recently having food cravings. I'll probably go indulge myself either tomorrow or Sunday and go get some KFC, I guess, even though it doesn't have mashed potatoes and really nice, buttery biscuits that aren't really good for you at all, but whatever. Oh, Taco Bell. I miss Taco Bell. But, you adapt and you move on. And like I said, I love, Japanese food. It's, there's plenty of Japanese food I love to eat. But, occasionally you miss foods and you want to have food from back home. So I know if I ever visit home, or when I visit home, I will indulge myself. And I'll probably gain 10 pounds or whatever. 10, maybe even 20 pounds. Just eating all the fatty ass foods that, you can't normally eat. Basically kill myself eating. So, yeah. So I'm kind of interested to know, is there any foods that you guys would probably miss, or you would miss if you came to Japan, that they probably don't really have here? So I think that'd be kind of interesting to know what people kind of enjoy. See if we have like similarities in tastes. With Americans, I know we probably have very similar tastes in food. We would probably miss number one probably being cheese. That's one I hear the most, is we just don't get, there's just not good cheese here, and they don't smother everything in cheese like we do. So yeah, that's definitely one thing I miss. Yeah, that's probably it. I'll just wrap it up here. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later.